Hello, it's Daryl at 10-Foot Truck Good Attitude Services. Today I wanted to talk about an item I found on a hauling job. Right here, this receiver. And I had initially found this VCR slash DVD player on another hauling job. And I was taking boxes of stuff to the donation place, the Ark. And they took all the furniture, a whole truckload of furniture. And I had a box that had all these wires and stuff in here. And I was, I didn't know that this item was in there. So when I showed the box to the guy, the donation guy, he's like, well, we don't take those wires. So I just put it back in the truck. So when I took the truck out, when I took it back here, I looked and I found this in there. And there was all these speakers, the Sony speakers, small ones, that one, and that one over there. And there's another one up there. And then, so I have all these speakers with a wiring that connect to the back of this receiver that hooked up to the VCR. So now I have my vintage TV that I can play all my VCRs and VHS tapes and DVDs. And now I got sound around. And I see I plug everything goes to the back of the receiver there. And they had all the wiring to it, and there's long wires so the speakers can go around the house. And it works really good. And then I have extra wires here. So now I'm almost complete with my vintage entertainment center here, and in conjunction with my other TV. But this is where I play all the old stuff here. And I find I did a video before I showed how I found all these DVDs, VHS. Now they sell the actual VHS tapes for 50 cents. The DVDs are a little bit more, but it's a good bargain. You can find some cool stuff. Sanford & Son. I found just old movies. I'd never seen this movie before, so there's a lot of old movies. And I got more over there. So I'm collecting them because they're so cheap. And some of the movies are obscure, and they're things you don't see too often. So it's good to find. Another thing that's cool about it is that on these VHS tapes, they'll have like ads for other movies, and some of the movies I've never heard of, so I'm going to look for those too. And we'll look them up online and see if they're available, and then maybe I can get the VHS tape. So see how it connects in here in the front. It's a really good receiver, so it's it really does good with the sound, so it helps with the whole experience of watching these old movies. And I like the fact it has these speakers that you can put around different parts of the house. So wanted to talk about that. So you never know what you're gonna find when you're hauling stuff. Most of this hauling job, almost all of it, I donated to the Ark, and I would have donated this, but I had in the box that it came with all the wiring, so I ended up taking it home. So I might as well keep it because it works really good here. It helps with the whole system. I want to get another. Now this speaker, I bought that one there, but this the top one. But this came with that free unit, and that one came with a free unit there. But I'd like to add some, maybe experiment with other types of speakers and see how much, maybe more bass, and then I got to experiment with this because this can work with other. It's kind of complicated. I got to get a manual for it and figure out how it all works. I've never had a unit like that before, so it's pretty interesting. Anyway, I want to do that video. So like I said before, these hauling jobs are also treasure hunts. Tomorrow I'm actually going to pick up 2 commercial appliances and washer and dryer, hopefully, and that's from another job, and customers give me those, and they're actually pretty new, so I can get rid of the old washer and dryer and bring in a new one. So that's another thing I'm getting too for free. So it's always interesting on these jobs. That's a benefit of doing hauling, junk removal, moving, and pickup deliveries. You're gonna find stuff like this from time to time. Anyway, have a great weekend. This is Daryl the weekend's over. Have a great week. This is Daryl at 10-Foot Truck Good Attitude Services.